to order. Caucus Meeting of the annual Mayor and Council. Today is September 13th, 2017. It's about 6:34 p.m. Madam Clerk, the roll call.
Mayor Kranjak?
Here.
Councilperson Zaberska?
Here.
E. Park? O. Here. McMorrow?
Here.
M. Park?
Here.
Wu?
Here.
Borough Attorney?
Hi.
Superintendent of DPW?
Here.
Borough Administrator? Borough Engineer?
Here.
Municipal Clerk. Mayor, everyone's present except Councilwoman Park.
Thank you. Would you please also read the open public meetings act?
Adequate notice of this meeting was given to the press and posted as required. Date and time of this meeting was legally given as required by the Open Public Meetings Act. This notice is on file with the municipal clerk and posted on the bulletin board. Minutes of this meeting will be made available to the public upon the completion of typing and proofreading by the municipal clerk.
Thank you. We have several closed session items. So can I have a motion to go into closed session, please?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayor, I need to read the resolution.
Yeah.
Who moved it
Myself.
and who seconded?
I did.
Resolution 17-163, resolution authorized closed session at meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act. Whereas the mayor and council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs has deemed it necessary to go into closed session to discuss certain confidential matters. Whereas the minutes of this closed session will remain confidential as permitted under the Open Public Meetings Act, or shall be released when there is no further need for confidentiality as authorized by the Borough Attorney. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs will go into closed session for the following matters as permitted under Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12. Pending litigation, tax settlement block 1202 lot 2, tax settlement block 412 lot 8, Navarro, Geiger, Simon versus Borough of Englewood Cliffs, us versus the Borough of Englewood Cliffs, PBA versus the Borough of Englewood Cliffs, Carlino versus the Borough of Englewood Cliffs, Michael Chaffee versus the Borough of Englewood Cliffs, Englewood Cliffs affordable housing litigation, and under contract negotiation and potential litigation, we have Pershing Road pond dredging.
Thank you. Let's go talk about all of these. Everyone, we are still in our caucus meeting. If you just give us a few minutes to complete this, then we'll get on to the regular meeting. And we'll honor all our Little League players here. I just need you guys to do your homework for 10 minutes. I need a motion to come out of closed.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I need a motion to open to the public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So if there's anyone from the public who wishes to be heard now during the caucus, please come forward, state your name and address, and tell us what's on your mind. You'll also have an opportunity to do this public portion again at the regular meeting, which starts in 9 minutes. Yes.
Mary O'Shea, 12 Irving Avenue. A few meetings ago, during the caucus, I asked if there would be some resolution regarding the bamboo plantings, and you were going to look at town ordinances in other towns, because it's a very invasive species.
Right, so I received a sample resolution from our clerk and sent it on to our borough council. I think the borough council and the borough administrator and shade tree commissioner need to get together and talk about it, and then give us some advice. So we are dealing with it.
Okay. Also, based a little bit environmentally, there had been an article in the Record regarding Flat Rock Brook putting up deer fencing. And at the time, I thought they were just putting up fencing around the building that they have in the lake down toward the bottom of the hill. But apparently, they've fenced off the whole Flat Rock Brook Reserve up by the top of Austrian Avenue. And what's happening is that now we keep seeing deer, a lot of deer in the area. Irving Avenue, Henry Street, then Austrian Avenue, Hickory Street, all down. multiple deers, like big deers with the horns and everything. And they're eating everybody's flowers because they're being pushed out of their home. And I don't know if we could possibly write something to the Flat Rock Brook and ask them not to push the deer totally out of that wooded area, which has been their home.
So are they trying to keep them out of that area?
Yes, they are, because they said they're eating all the low brush and little trees. But, I thought they would just eat part of it.
They're not going to stop.
No, I know, but I
Because
mean...
I met him at the rotary. And they're going to put up a fence, and they put it in Englewood also.
Yeah, we'll give them a call. And
Yeah,
tell them they're not-
because if you go up the top of Van Nostrand Avenue, where they have like a little wooden fence, you'll see construction in there and dirt, and there's a whole new big fence, metal fence they put in around the whole property.
8 feet high.
Yeah, so the deer can't jump over, okay? But they're pushing all these animals into a residential area, which is not right, okay? And then, the last thing I wanted to mention, I noticed you had something on your correspondence from the Bergen County 200 Club, and I'd just like to note to everybody, Bergen County 200 Club is the recipient of the Bergen Food Fest, which is held at the Garden State Plaza this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday noon to 5 and Sunday 5 to something. And the 200 Club is the beneficiary who gives scholarships to police, fire, ambulance corps children. So I think that's something that everybody should be aware of. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that wishes to be heard now? Yes.
Good evening, Dave DiGregorio, 165 Charlotte Place. Mary, I did capture some pictures of the deer and the fence. If you go to englewoodcliffs.wordpress.com, you're going to see pictures of the deer and a couple of nice insects that we have in town visiting various flowers. I would like, at this point, to make a suggestion regarding the fields. And since we have sort of young baseball players here, I think it would be very appropriate, it's a very appropriate time to make a suggestion that would be very inclusive and very cost effective regarding what we do with the fields. I think we should start or form a committee with young people out there. They play on it, they can make some great suggestions regarding the field, and we come up with a plan. We get some experts, we get some engineers, and we come up with our own advice, our own homegrown plan for what we do with Whitty Field, and how we can maximize the play, and how it can be safe, and how it can drain well, and we do it ourselves. And we don't rely on outside consultants, which sometimes can be good, but sometimes their interest is not in the town's interest. So if we can come up with something organic to the town and include our school children in it, in an engineering and design project, I think that'd be really exciting. And especially as the children grow up, they're going to see this field and they're going to say, hey, I had that idea, I helped design it. So I think that's something for the whole council to consider, Republican or Democrat, and that we really consider seriously that proposal. Thank you very much. I have much more to say later, and I wish everyone a good evening.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that wishes to be heard? Okay. Seeing nobody, can I have a motion to close?
Second.
All in favor? Given that it's almost 8 o'clock, I'd like to, anyone do one?
I just want to answer a quick question.
Any question?
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
hold on. Maybe this is not. This is the Caucus Meeting, right? I just wanted to get the council's opinion quickly in regards to the B3 zone rehabilitation. I know we were all at that meeting. I thought it was a very good meeting. You know, a lot of residents turned out. And I'm wondering what your feeling is to send, after hearing everything that we heard, and allow the planning board to one more time look again, to send back to us again if they are still in favor of the rehabilitation in that zone, given hearing everything from the public. It's just one more look before we take that vote to direct them to do something. It would just be one more fine look. I mean, it doesn't hurt. We're not authorizing them to do anything other than what they did it once, sent it back, but now, we had a very good meeting. A lot of people came out and spoke. A lot of things were said. We've all had some good discussions, I think. Why not send it back to them one more time, take one more look, and send it back to us again, if they are still feeling that way, if they have any other thoughts to send back to us, and then we can take it from there. There's no harm done.
Right.
But I think we would need a motion, which I can make at the next meeting, to just send it back for them to look at one more
You have a
time.
comment?
Yeah, I think maybe we should just have another discussion with the public or with property owners. I don't think,
Well, we're gonna do that also.
We're gonna do that too.
Right.
We have to let the planning board also, they can't do anything unless we ask them to
Oh,
look
I
again.
see.
So we can keep talking.
Okay.
But just ask them to look too.
that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Before we close, Mayor, I just want to state that in closed session, we are tabling 2 resolutions, which is, the first one is Resolution 170, the tax appeal, and Resolution 174, the second tax appeal. They're being tabled to the October meeting. And also during the regular meeting, we're going to add 3 extra resolutions that were not on the agenda. Okay.
Which one was this?
We're gonna table
170?
170 and 174.
Okay.
We have a motion to table those.
So moved. Second?
All in favor?
Aye. That was Ellen,
I think it was Lori.
Laura,
No. And you're adding what now?
we're going to be adding 3,
But we're not going to announce them now.
we're adding 3 resolutions to the agenda during the regular. We're going to read them by
Okay,
title.
excuse me. If she is adding 3 resolutions, she is going to, because we're going to be opening to the public, and the public needs to know that we're adding 3 resolutions now.
Open the regular meeting.
That's fine, before we open to the
Before you
public.
open to the public.
That's all.
So 176, 177,
No, we have
Yeah, 177.
177, 178.
I only know 2.
So it's gonna be 177, 178. Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn? Second. All in favor?
Aye.